People tied the woman to a cross. Then they strapped her onto a wooden boat. They stuffed the bottom with broken stones and punched holes right through the hull. Once the priest finished his prayer, the woman got shoved straight into the river. When the wooden boat drifted to the middle, the woman felt helpless and terrified. Soon water rushed into the cabin. The boat sank slowly with the woman inside, disappearing beneath the surface. Just as she was about to drown, the ropes binding her suddenly came loose. The woman floated back up with the cross. After catching her breath a little, she started screaming for help. That scream cut through the woods and reached the ears of people about to leave. At the same time, a huge flock of crows suddenly appeared and began circling above the church. The river surface churned violently. Countless bubbles kept rising up. The next second, a horned creature lifted the woman onto the shore. But the moment the woman got swallowed by the mist, a lightning bolt struck down hard. The creature feared thunder and fire, so it left on its own. Soon people rushed over. The father held his daughter tight in his arms, but it was still one step too late. The father was heartbroken. He could only leave with his daughter's body. To give his daughter a proper burial, he paid good money for the priest to pray for 3 days. The first 2 days went smoothly, but on the third day, the priest got drawn in by the woman's beauty. He couldn't help reaching out his hand, wanting to touch her. But in the next second, something strange suddenly happened. Like some kind of seal had been broken. The priest finally realized he had made a terrible mistake. He quickly raised the cross and started praying like crazy. At the same time, the burial lilies all floated up into the air, and the woman who just disappeared was being carried by countless branches, sent back into the coffin again. The withered lilies also returned to life in an instant. Seeing this scene, the priest grabbed an axe to defend himself. He nailed the coffin shut with iron nails, but right then, thunder suddenly exploded in the sky. After a lightning strike, the candles in the church went out one by one. The coffin that was still actually floated up into the air and flew straight at the priest. The priest dodged frantically, but the coffin swung around the stone pillar and chased him down again. He hid behind a long bench, staring hard at the coffin's path, then grabbed the axe tight. The coffin charged at him again. The priest shot up and swung the axe down hard. Blood gushed out from the coffin. The woman struggled violently inside, like she was trying to break free. Just as the priest raised the axe again, he got dragged straight up into the air by the coffin. The next second, the woman burst out of the coffin. Though the priest dodged the falling axe, the woman had already lunged at him. By the time people found him, the priest was already dead, and that woman's body was lying quietly in its original place.